I'm 22 years old, I'm married, I have a 1-year-old, and we live with my parents. Get ready with me and we'll talk a little bit more about that. Me, my husband, and my daughter and I are currently living with my parents because our goal is to move out into our next home by next spring. Houses are just ridiculously expensive nowadays. Luckily, my parents are amazing and they have a basement that we can live in. So we're just living with them for the time being while we save up, and I'm so grateful. I do live with my parents, with my husband, and a whole child. But I wanted to chat a little about how we got here, kind of a little bit of our backstory. My husband and I met when we were 16 in high school. We started dating our junior year and then dated all throughout high school. After high school, we actually both went to the same college for college athletics. I played college soccer and he played college basketball at the same school. We both ended up only staying a year there for different reasons. And then we got engaged right before we were both leaving and then got married December 2022 in Hawaii, which was the best thing in the world. I honestly never thought I'd be the type of person that would want a destination wedding, but now I recommend it to every single person. Once we got married, we stayed in our hometown for about 3 or so months, and then we ended up going back to school about 4.5 hours away until we got our first apartment together. The apartment was literally so tiny, but it was so fun to finally be like living together and be married. I think we got to July of that year, 2023. We got baby fever bad. We'd already been together for so many years. We just felt like we were supposed to wait longer after being married because that's what everyone was telling us. We both gave into the baby hunger and started trying for a kid August 2023. I have minor endometriosis. It's nothing crazy, but I always in the back of my mind was worried about the chances of me getting pregnant and maybe it being a little more difficult. We were so blessed and so unexpectedly able to get pregnant the first try. Fast forward, my daughter was due in May. Finished my last semester in April, so I was showing up very pregnant to my finals. By this time, we moved out into a townhome that was a little bit bigger and so cute. So then we get to May, I get induced. That's a whole nother story. It was not the best time. Long story short, I will never get induced again. But my daughter was born 2 days before her due date and was only 5 pounds, 4 ounces. And she had so much hair. I got a comment on a video saying she looked like a tiny Guy Fieri, and I cannot unsee it. We ended up living in that townhome with our daughter for about a year. We moved out in February of this year. When we moved back, we decided we wanted someplace homey and someplace that was really our own. But with the housing market the way it is, just how expensive everything is, so we knew we needed to save, and the best way to do that was to move in with one of our parents. So we decided to make the move back home 4.5 hours with our baby, move in with my parents, and have been in here for about 5 months. So now I'm a stay-at-home mom at my childhood home, which is a little weird. My daughter currently sleeps in my childhood bedroom, which is so full circle. But our goal right now is to just keep saving. We're trying to move out spring of next year. Honestly, again, I'm just so grateful we have the chance to live somewhere and save the money to get a house, because realistically, it's really hard to buy a house right now. But yeah, I just thought I'd share a glimpse into my very realistic life as a young parent. I'm so excited for us to eventually find a place that is our own. For right now, this is realistically what we're doing, and I still wouldn't change a thing. But thanks for watching. Love you guys.